Yes, sir. We are back. What up? What up? What up? Da 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 da. We got a Joe Louis versus a Muhammad Ali. Ali did all of them punches. He just don't have the power.
Better than that. Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're way better.
Come on, man. You let him back in the fight.
Let's work. Oh. 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 Oh.
What was that? What are you
Yes,
doing?
sir.
Come on, he's switching on.
They throwing hands in there, man, for
The fight's not over
real.
yet. You gotta
They
get out there and win
are
this
throwing
round,
them.
kid.
Good setups by Ali though. Outside range, jabbing, popping. Yes, sir.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you all right?
Lewis.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's go.
Fabulous. Hit me with a right. Overhead. They connected. Dang. Off he goes. Step in, stop the fight. Stop the fight. And I think the reason is because Ali be in there dancing. He be in there dancing, so he be in there dancing. I don't even know if he gonna do that. Yeah, you need to step my glutes up. All right, all right.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna...
And here he... There's never a dull moment with this guy. Here comes Teofimo Lopez. He won his titles at lightweight and junior welterweight.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, in the United States, an electrifying...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that tight. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Straight right just misses. It's all offense all the time. How about that time counter shot? The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. And a round that seemed like... On to the second round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Can't land the jab there. Straight right just misses. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. just can't find the target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have
Man,
come soon
Crawford's
enough for this
getting
guy.
stuck.
Here we go in round 3.
Tio's
Who's gonna
taking
land
his
the first
time.
big
Tio's
shot?
learned that
Coming off a
Crawford
very
is
tough
only
round.
trying to
Let's see
go
what
to
they
his
do
weak
here.
side.
This is one of those situations you've just been
What
hurt,
he's
you've gotta
doing
get
is
out there
Tio
again.
is nullifying
Be
that
sharp.
Crawford can only
Don't
go
be a
to
fool.
one
Don't
side.
get suckered in. Make him fight
And
your fight.
he's using it
Hold
to his
him, tie him
advantage.
up
Let
just
him get
until
there
the
for a
head
little
clears
bit,
again,
but
and your
he
legs
already
come back
scoped
again.
it, so I'm not
Because
letting
if
him
you
know
don't,
that I
he's
know.
gonna pop you off.
But I already been knowing. So what I do is I set that up, then I let him get comfortable. He's gonna get comfortable, going back to the left side. And then I'm gonna do it again.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
So he just
Has to be
going
careful
for the body,
that receipt.
so he
It's
can get
always
uppercut
coming.
it.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice finish. Ooh.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab misses. They exchange punches. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Back at it in round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's a counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. That counter punch caught him clean. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. Can't find a home for that jab. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Start fighting back on that
Let's
one.
talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Time for the 5th round. after a really strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yes, sir. Oh.
A perfect counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He threw a punch and just got countered.
There it was.
And he misses with that jab. Back and forth they go in this
They're gonna
round.
stop the
Referee
fight.
calls time, and we'll look at the cut.
Oh no. Jab
So
that
the
eye.
referee says fight on. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Good counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor on it.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't...
Okay, I'm happy, right?
This is the beginning of round 6. Can it get any better? What a round we just saw.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot. And that's the last thing you want.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Couldn't land that jab. And he misses with that straight left. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Teofimo Lopez that last round. Look at all that blood, but he's still wanting to come out for more.
That's right.
Round
Finish him
7,
off,
here we
y'all.
go. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Nice counter shot. And the takeovers and some... Another TKO win here, Johnny.
He's coming. He's coming. All right, all right, all right. I remember running against him. That man hit me with 2 body shots off the rip. Put me in red. I was like, nope. Nope. Y'all make sure you hit the notification button. My PC may freeze. I think I found indications of when things happen, what happens with my PC. Man. Tell me why. All the times. So what we would do is we were gonna pick
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to... Roy.
This bout.
All the talking We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And does not score. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Down goes Jones Jr. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Shot from the...
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Do you believe this? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work. You was thinking.
Win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Don't forget the jab. And don't get carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
Round, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round.
On to the second round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round. Hold it right there. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell's...
I need to get back out there.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. That's straight hurting. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
See how Ali backed away.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage.
Wait,
How
that
do they
man
carry
backed
that
away.
into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fantastic punch. The perfect counter lands. Can't score with that hook again. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to
Golly,
back
that boy
down.
right here.
So close, so close. How can you separate?
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And just as quickly as the action slows... Whoa, wait a minute. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. A very...
They're going to stop
may
this fight.
Here, considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee will allow this to continue. Let's talk
Yo.
about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Feel good? good man.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
What you're doing, the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring up. The jab's working now.
Let's start the 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Big shot.
What?
And down goes Ali. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Stuck him.
1, 2,
Stuck him.
4. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That counter punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? All right, hold that thought. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you
Down goes Ali.
Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is a very important break here for this. There's the bell to start round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch. That counter shot lands. Got a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.
That's it. Stop the fight.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination.
Stop the fight.
Victory. How do you
Stop
rate
the fight.
performance?
He let it go.
Like a lover, like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spots up.
Stop the fight. Good stuff, Roy. Way to fight. Way to fight. GG. GG's to that Roy. GG's to that Roy. That boy bad right there. He fighting, man. GG's, man. You gave him some work. You gave him some work, Roy. What's up, 45? Ass Doe is in the building. Let me drop a bomb for him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Coming through. Coming through. We're here, man. What's up? We got one more match. I wanted to get that Ali out the way because I don't never get to play Ali, and if I do, it's always a mirror match. Someone told me to play him, and you know what happened? We was able to run with him. What's good? That made me happy. Now I'm looking at knocking somebody out. Yeah, just a little bit, man. We actually got 15 more minutes. So we might can get 2 depending on how fast they go. Depending on how fast the fights are. That's all it is. Depending on how fast the fight go, we might can get 2 of them in there. But all in all, man, I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. So you in here. So let's get some work in, yeah? You get to see some good action. I think I got some clips already, so you have missed some stuff today. But let me ask you this, 45. Have you hit that notification button? Therefore, you know exactly when I join in and go live. Therefore, you don't show up late. I just spent like 4 hours studying. Gotcha. Well, hey, why say business before pleasure?
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this
remember
beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay.
to hit that notification button as well. That way you can join in as soon as you can. What you studying on? What you studying?
Lopez, huge. Terrence Bud Crawford. Well, I hope you brought. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Beautiful counter punch. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Crawford in trouble. Can you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked out. One punch did the trick.
I think I get this notice only if I'm looking at Twitch. Yes, sir. Did you see that? With the feints. So I'm getting better every time, man. It's like I'm a Saiyan in this game. I get better after every fight. So people that throw these left hooks, I'm ducking them. Now I'm starting to see how the combinations work, and with the power shots with the slips in between, because I already knew how to slip. You see that? So now I'm throwing my combos and then doing my slip combos again, slip, working them. Give me some good work. There it is. That hurt. Step back in. He just punched, made him get tired, so he can't punch again if he just got through punching. So I know he got his stamina. That's a good one. All right, let me quit talking right quick. Oh, we got 1 bar, my friend. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
His brother, 45.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last fight. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Getting work. Get some good work in right now, that's all.
That's another scoring shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fighter on fire.
No rest for the weary.
Game is messed up. 1 bar.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're at the halfway point.
It's hard to
both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go
time my
skill
my
for
slips
skill, tap for tap. It's like
and
a match
punches.
made in heaven.
Throws the jab and doesn't score.
Yes, sir.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is
Yes,
coming
sir. You seen it? You got the eyes, 45. You got the eyes, 45. You see what be happening in this? This is chess, ain't it? People don't see it. They just think they just throwing hand, just fighting. No, this is intricate. There's ins and outs to this. There's levels to this. And you got the eyes to see. It's kind of like watching Dragon Ball Z, and if they power level too fast, how you don't even see their punches come out. But if you good enough, you can tell and see the punches and who's winning in the fight. It's the same thing. Not everybody's the same in boxing, you know what I'm saying? So you seen it with your own eyes. You was able to judge, like, this dude is boxing. That's what I said. No matter if I win or lose, at the end of the day, I know for a fact that I've been playing this game, and my dude be boxing. You can tell who's the better boxer by how they move in the game. Mark the words. I put the words in there. I told everybody. You can tell. You can tell. Your rank don't mean nothing. Them just numbers. And them numbers are not even real because of how much people cheat and cheese on the game. So you can't use your numbers. So you got to go by what you see. And what you see is that, man, I don't think nobody's better than me in this game. Not realistically. They can cheese, and they can always move around and just do this all day, then go to the other side and go to the other way, and it just looks crazy. But as far as like the technicality, the skills, I don't think nobody got skills like me in this game, and I'll be humble about it. Being very humble about it. I don't think nobody boxes, and if so, let me know, because I want to see how me and him will play in the match, so that way I can record it and we can show the world, like, for real, like, this is real chess boxing right here.
They exchange punches. Every time. Let's watch that again. Replay from a angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Yeah. It's over. Ah, shoot.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Yo, that was crazy. Yeah. Yeah. No. Hey, I appreciate everybody joining into the stream. 45, this was it, man. I got to get ready to make a move. Yes, sir. All right. Y'all make sure you go and check out the channel. Check out the clips. He said, oh, Lord. I'm using that one. I spoiled in real life for like 15 rounds straight to me, and my friend was going crazy. Yeah, man. You go into like you went into your mode, your natural instinct mode. I know. You go into it. Everybody has one. That's why I say every man needs to get into some type of combat, because you really don't know who you are until you tap into your inner self. You got to get into some type of combat. Hopefully you learn some type of martial art. Got to be. Because you have another level. We have another level to us. The flow state. Yes. Yes. The flow state. Yes. So when Bruce Lee say flow like water, be like water, I know, you know. 45. Shots out 45 again. Shots out 45 again. Yeah. The flow state is real. What happens in that flow state, man, you go in there and you be flowing. And that's what boxers do. Actually, I think that, you know, train well when boxers go into that flow state and at higher levels, they can be able to reach that flow state quicker because they do it so many times in their body, mind, whatever you want to call it. They all connect, everything, body, mind, and soul, right? So they enter that flow state, I would say back then, quicker. Like Muhammad Ali, I don't know how he was able to do it, but he was entering because he was always relaxed. Matter of fact, he was so relaxed that when he was going against Sonny Liston, when he was walking out through the entrance, like everybody was quiet around him. And usually, you know, people talking and everybody cool, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was scared. He was like, what y'all scared for? You know what I'm saying? He was already going into the flow state. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Boxers, fighters know who I'm talking about. Even MMA players, you know, MMA fighters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, we all know. Yeah, it's real though. It's a real thing out here, and every man needs to know how to defend himself. With that being said, it was a pleasure. I gotta go put some work in right now. I ain't stopping. No. You know, when I hit about here in the next 10 years, I'll be 50. When I hit 50, I'm gonna look like Wesley Snipes and Blade. I'm not playing. We're gonna be 60 years old looking like Wesley Snipes and Spawn. I'm gonna be 80 years old, and you're gonna tell that this guy used to work out. Because we're gonna have that warrior body all the way through life. As long as God gives me the will and the strength to do it, we're gonna have our warrior body. So yeah, I appreciate everybody joining in to the stream again. It was good chopping it up with y'all. Shots out 45. Shot to 45. Again, I appreciate everybody watching. My name is Hawker. This is Realistic Boxing. Let's go put in some work. Woohoo! Yes, sir. Check out them clips. Y'all catch up with me. We out of here. Finna go work. Us. It's